Boston Celtics fans just watched this team send a message in San Francisco. A 121-110 win. 36 victory, 19 defeats, second place in the Eastern Conference. Jaylen Brown delivering a triple-double, Peyton Pritchard exploding for 26 off the bench. The Boston Celtics are building momentum at the right time. And before we go any further, you live and breathe Boston Celtics basketball. Hit the like button right now, subscribe to the channel and press the hype button because what is coming next could change the entire direction of this season. Here is the reality. Jason Tatum has not played a single game this year after tearing his Achilles in last season's playoffs. Every win without him increases the tension because the Boston Celtics are proving they can compete. But everyone inside the organization knows the ceiling of this team rises dramatically with number 0 back on the floor. Now the update that mattered. NBA insider Shams Charania confirmed that Jason Tatum has been playing full 5-on-5 basketball for weeks. Not light drill, not controlled shooting set, full competitive run. That means contact, timing, rhythm, real NBA movement. And according to Sham, the final clearance will come only when Tatum himself signs off, alongside doctors and Celtics officials, in a formal decision that is approaching fast. Former Celtic Evan Turner went further. He believes March 1st could be the date, 2 days before Tatum's birthday on March 3rd. And look at the detail. The NBA moved Boston's home game against Philadelphia from 6 in the evening to 8 at night at national television. The league does not make that change casually. The Boston Celtics are 36-19 without Tatum. Add a fully cleared franchise player to a roster already performing at this level, and the balance of power in the East shifts immediately. The workouts are happening, the meetings are coming, the date is getting closer. The Boston Celtics have positioned themselves perfectly for this moment. But here is the question that should be echoing across the league right now. If Jason Tatum steps back onto an NBA court on March 1st at full strength, who in the Eastern Conference is truly prepared to stop the Boston Celtics? The Boston Celtics became the center of a conversation could reshape the entire NBA landscape. During All-Star Weekend, Giannis Antetokounmpo publicly named the Boston Celtics as one of the franchises he once dreamed about playing for outside Milwaukee. That single admission has placed Boston directly in the middle of a potential superstar storm. Giannis made it clear he has not quit on Milwaukee. He said that as of today, he's committed, that he loves his team. But pay attention to the wording. As of today, in the NBA, language matters. Timing matters. Windows close fast. The Boston Celtics understand that better than anyone. Here is why this is not random speculation. Boston is structurally prepared for a move of this magnitude. The Celtics are projected to control 4 tradable first-round picks in 2026, 2027, 2031, and 2033. They also hold 4 pick swaps. That is real capital. That is leverage. Add a playoff-tested core, financial flexibility, and a front office that has consistently acted aggressively when stars become available, and the Boston Celtics immediately stand out as a credible destination. Now, consider the basketball fit. Giannis thrives attacking the rim. Boston has spacing, shooting, and defensive versatility. If the Celtics retain a floor-spacing big at a reduced number this summer, the offensive geometry becomes even more dangerous. Imagine Giannis attacking with elite shooters around him in a system already built on discipline and playoff experience. That is not fantasy. That is roster logic. Milwaukee faces long-term questions about its ceiling. Giannis has made it clear that championships drive his decision. The Boston Celtics are positioned to contend. The Boston Celtics are second in the Eastern Conference with 35 wins and 19 losses. That looks strong on paper, but the margin between the 2nd seed and the 5th seed is thin. And with 28 games left in the regular season, the playoff push has officially begun. This is where contenders separate from pretenders, and if the Celtics want home court advantage in the first round, they need more from one specific star right now. Peyton Pritchard has been central to the Boston Celtics' identity this season. For the first time in his career, he opened the year as a primary starter. He answered early. He dropped 42 points in a statement win over Cleveland. He raised his averages to 5.3 assists and 4.2 rebounds, both career high. He gave Boston scoring punch when the roster needed stability. But here is the critical detail. Pritchard's impact swings with his shot. When he scores efficient, the Celtics control game. In wins, he averages 19.4 points and shoots 39.4% from three. In losses, that number drops to 13.3 points and 28.1% from deep. In December alone, he shot 30.9% from three on nearly 8 attempts per game. That inconsistency has directly affected the Celtics during tight stretches. Boston adjusted. With roster changes and Anthony Simons no longer in the picture, head coach Joe Mazzulla moved Pritchard back to the bench. Since returning to a sixth-man role, he is averaging 21.8 points, 6 assists, shooting over 51% from the field and nearly 40% from three. The production is real. The efficiency is real. The question is sustainability. The Boston Celtics need reliability, not streaks. They need defense, rebounding, playmaking, effort every night. Because in a playoff race this tight, one cold week can cost home court. One dip in focus can change a matchup. Pritchard has proven he can explode. He has proven he can lead the second unit. Now he must prove he can deliver consistency under pressure. As the final stretch intensifies and every possession carries playoff, will Peyton Pritchard elevate from valuable contributor to dependable star and push the Boston Celtics? The Boston Celtics made a statement that the entire league is being forced to acknowledge. In the newest NBA Power Rankings released by insider Mark Stein, the Boston Celtics jumped 4 spots and now sit at number 5 in the entire league. Let that sink in. A team that once stood at 10 wins and 9 losses is now being discussed as legitimate top 5 material. And this is not hype without data. The Celtics own the number 2 offense in the NBA. They carry the 3rd highest average point differential in the league at plus 6.9 per game. That is the profile of a 40-win level team on paper. And the reality is even stronger. Boston stands at 35 wins and 19 losses, firmly in the Eastern Conference race and climbing at the right time. What makes this rise more intriguing? Context. The Boston Celtics have built this position while navigating adversity, while adjusting roles, while managing expectations around the recovery of Jason Tatum from the Achilles injury he suffered in May of 2025. The league is watching closely because his return is no longer a distant theory, it is approaching. And if you add a healthy Tatum to a team already ranked 5th by a respected national voice, the conversation changes instantly. There is more. Boston recently strengthened its front court with the addition of former All-Star Nikola Vucevic. That move at the trade deadline signaled intent. The Celtics are not waiting, they are positioning. They are stacking assets and production at the same time. Now the second half of the season begins in Golden State. Another test, another spotlight moment. The Boston Celtics are no longer a quiet contender. They are climbing publicly, numerically, undeniably. So here is the real question, as this ranking sends shockwaves across the league. If the Boston Celtics are already 5th, without full strength and with momentum building, what happens when everything aligns at once? If you believe this surge is just the beginning, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and press the hype button right now, because Boston may be rising faster than anyone expected.